Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, playing some more Scrap Mechanic, and I've got a treat for you guys today. This is a viewer creation. His name is Bexka. I might be butchering that, I'm not really sure. He's from Germany, and he's apparently watched the channel for a while now. And he sent me this. This thing is amazing. This looks like the Avengers, I think they call it like the Helicarrier. It's not exact replica, it's something just similar to it. It's I would say probably it's based off of it. But yeah, one thing that you're probably gonna notice is the whole fact that these are not vanilla parts. And I have the Gray Go mod on right now. I think that's how you say that. I do have that installed. I'm not using it for my builds, but I just installed it for this creation because when he explained it in the email, I really wanted to check it out. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look around here. You've got, the first thing you probably notice is this minigun here, and another thing you probably notice is that this thing lags. Like, I don't think there's a way around it. Like, as soon as you get in a certain distance, like, it bogs down. It's not terrible, but still, you're gonna notice it in the video, so point that out. But yeah, anyways, he's got this cool little minigun. I'm kind of curious if this actually works. I think you can jump in it from the inside. It's got the rotors here. The spider web on this thing is absolutely insane. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Boom! Look at that. Wow. There's a lot of thrusters here. And that's probably what's causing most of this lag. I mean, either that, or just the whole fact that this thing's really big and insane. But I know there's been several carriers like this in Scrap Mechanic. This is really the first one that I've checked out. I looked at a couple of them on YouTube just to see, you know, what was going on, but yeah, this one is definitely unique. Like I said, using the mod parts, I might eventually later on down the road use some of these when I want to move back to just traditional vehicles, but right now with my worlds, I tend to not use those. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out, and I don't, you know, is it supposed to be purple? Maybe it is. I think maybe that side, maybe the paint's off. I don't know, I don't want to mess with it because it's not my creation, but anyways, let's click this button and step inside. You're going to get some lag here, but it gets a little bit better once you get in, so let's hop in. Gonna have to duck down here. Now, what he's got going on here, this is a gyroscope. This is going to stabilize this whole hovercraft. I've seen a couple of these done on YouTube. I almost used one for a helicopter, but this one is actually fairly massive, so this thing is stable. He said you can actually, like, drive around in air or hover, and you can actually get out and walk around on the platform, so I look forward to doing that. Inside's fairly detailed, though. Looks cool, and oh, I'm stuck on a seat. I thought it was just lagging so bad that I couldn't move. Let's see, we're gonna look up here. Yeah, it's a pretty detailed inside, actually. Let's see. I don't know what half of these buttons do, so I'm kind of hesitant to click some of these. Here's the top side here. You know, it'd be really cool if you could build vehicles that could land on this in air, but I have a feeling Scrap Mechanic would not like that at all. You'd probably die, so let's go back down in here. Now, under here, let me see, that might just be a switch or something that he needs to get to. I don't think that's where you control it. Actually, I could be wrong. That's where that turn is. Let's crawl down there real quick. You know, I bet you that's the door for it. Click. Oh yeah, yep, that's it there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it actually moves. You move it up and down. What does this button do? Okay, that closes it. And this button, oh, it spins it. All right, that is really cool. Man, I almost want to use these parts. But no, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it at all yet. Okay, let's hop out here. Go ahead and close that. I don't know what we have going on up here. Anything? Actually, it just looks like some thrusters and a bunch of other stuff. Let's go back here real quick. I don't even know where I think the cockpit's actually up in the top, so I think that's where we need to move next. It's actually not lagging as bad as it looks. I'm getting caught on a lot of blocks here. Like, he's got them up and down, and everything's kind of black, so it blends in together. Let's see what's back here. I don't know what that is. It's probably some sort of steering mechanism. It looks like the little thing here moves down and moves in front of the sensors and activates. Those look like they're actually running to the minigun, and I'm not really sure what that does. Maybe that's something to do with the buttons up in the cockpit. Let's go up there and check that out. Man, I'm really jealous of this glass. I love the way they've modded this glass. Scrap Mechanic glass kind of sucks. It's really dark, and it's got all those lines through it, but I really love this clear glass. Alright, we are in the cockpit here. I'm going to give this thing a shot. I don't know what's going to happen. It might just lag out and freak the game out and crash. He said it runs at about 20 frames a second on his machine. I didn't ask him what he has, but yeah, man, this outside of this thing looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and click button 1 here. Okay, one's the little hatch for the roof. Okay, we got that. 2 is the rotors. Oh, there's actually one in the back. That's cool. 3 is to... Oh, we're starting to... Okay, we're cranking up the thrusters here, but how do we hover? Okay, I'm easing forward. Let's, maybe it's this one here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Like, that's unbelievably cool. I've got the stupidest grin on my face right now. Wow. Man, now that makes me kind of jealous. It makes me want to eventually move around and do something with these mod parts. Like I said, I'm not going to do it yet. I want to continue with my projects now. That way I can get those out to you guys. But maybe in the future when I'm kind of out of things to build, I would start using these. But this is fantastic. And I just love the blocks. I'm going to link the Grego channel. He's got this mod. Now, the creator of this, I'm going to call him Bexka. I don't know how that's pronounced. He is German, so maybe it's a little bit different. But he doesn't have a channel, because that was like one of the first things I asked him. I was like, hey, do you have a channel? You know, I would love to link it because, you know, this is really cool. But he does not, unfortunately. Maybe he'll make one, because if he's creating stuff like this, that's going to be fantastic. Now, one thing I'm going to attempt here, and hopefully I do not fall off the platform. Let's see. How do we slow this thing down? Okay, there we go. I think it's starting to back down. Okay. Yeah, it controls with the WASD keys. Actually, am I dropping? Let's give it a little bit more thrust. The 4-key thrust up. The 3-key actually turns on the thrusters. The 2-key are the rotors. The rotors, I don't know if they really have that much of an effect on the vehicle itself. We might check it. You know, I'm pretty sure it does. The whole fact that the thrusters are on it, so I mean, there's some sort of motion going on there. So I need to get above these trees. That way, when I hop out, I don't run into something and kill the game. So let's try to slow down here. I'm going to do a little bit of turning, and we are going to hop out real quick and walk around while this thing's in air. Okay, kind of watching what it's doing. Make sure it's not sinking. Okay, let's see what happens here. Scrap Mechanic typically does not like you to jump out of like air vehicles like this, but this actually seems fine. And I actually think we might be sinking, but let's go around and look over the edge here. This is awesome. Like, I would really like to see like another vehicle, maybe I don't know, some sort of little flyer that you can land on this. Like I said, I don't know how the game would actually react, but I think that would be fantastic. Look at that. That is cool, and I think we are drifting. We're quite a ways away from the invisible wall, so I think we're going to be good for a while. Okay, we're going to close that back up, and we're going to fly around some more here. This is cool. Like, this is really cool. I actually want to, maybe we can land this thing. I'm kind of trying to figure out where the landing pad is. I think it's back over there, so we're going to turn. He says there's another button here, and it's 5. It's the max thrust, and oh yeah, that goes. Oh, this might be too fast. Man, this thing's super stable. Like I said, it's because of the gyroscope, and I believe just the way he's got this whole thing working. I need to go into more detail and look into it and see exactly what's going on. I don't know. Like, he explained it out in detail on an email, but me like seeing that and actually comprehending what's actually happening, you know, like it takes me actually seeing the build to really get it. So I'm gonna travel over here. I think the landing pad is somewhere over here. Let me see. I'm kind of going slow here. I want to definitely be able to see this. I want to see how easy it is to land. I have a feeling this will be easy. I'm probably just going to deactivate the thrusters I think the button or the 4 key should reactivate him, and I can just kind of spam it and slowly float down. I think I'm close to the... I think I'm close to the base. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I probably could land it in the field out here, but he had a nice flat area to land it in, so we're actually sinking a little bit. Still, I'm going to go ahead and make the point again that I really wish Scrap Mechanics camera could go further out, because I would really like to be able to see over the edge here. Like, you would almost need like a spotter. You can have him like stand in the front and guide you to where you're needing to go, because I cannot see crap right now. I think I'm getting close to that, and I could be completely turned right. It might even be over there. I'm not sure. We might just land it out in this field. Let's go ahead and we're gonna give it max thrust here, and this should be a empty area that we can land in. Now, oh, the wall is right there. Yeah, I was wrong. It's not over here. So yeah, we're gonna land it over maybe here. This shouldn't be too bumpy. I'm waiting for the trees to kind of appear. That way I know exactly where I need to land. Don't hit that wall. Do not hit that wall. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Turn. Turn. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. Oh, we just missed that wall. Okay. We got lucky there. You know what? It might be up here. Let's go a little further up before we lower. I get so turned around. I'd really like a compass in the game. That would be really cool. Actually, no. Yeah, it is up here. All right. We are going to... Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of thrust here, and oh, gotta steer away from the trees. Okay. Now this is gonna be fun here. Let's see if we can land this. It handles really nice. Like, I'm not having much issue at all, and this is the first time I've flown it. Like, normally I'll go out on viewer creations, I'll fly it a little bit ahead of time, but I mean, this is literally the first time I've flown this thing, so shows you how well it flies, because I can't fly things at all. And oh, I'm gonna hit a tree here. Come on. Nope, keep going. I'm gonna miss the pad. Let's lift up here. We try to turn it around and angle. I think we can just kind of strafe to the side. So let me turn it around, and we are gonna angle it forward here. Is the pad actually lit up, or is it just glitching out and making it look like it's lit up? No, I'm still hooked on a tree here. Here we go. All right. Now we should go ahead and start lowering, spam the key. Whoa, that was a little bit of a rough landing, and I didn't exactly make it back onto the pad. But I will take that out. I don't know, does this thing have, no, I guess it doesn't have any sort of landing gear. I think they're already actually attached to it. I saw some wheels a while ago, but I don't think they actually, like, fold up into the body. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can try to get it back on the pad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to here, so. You know what, we're going to shut it down. Let's just shut it down here. Shut down the rotors. And hit the 1 key. Trying to figure out why those are still on. You know, those might be on sensors, or it might have glitched out here, because those are going up and those are going down. You know, that's probably balancing it. Let's see if I can figure that out. Is there a sensor here that's going? I'm not really sure. Like I said, I cannot explain what's going on here. This is a very busy spider web, and oh, okay, there's the landing gear. But yeah, this is a really cool build. I'm going to talk to him a little bit more. Like I said, it would be really nice to see him have a channel, because these are cool. And like I said, I know the Gray Go mod adds a lot of parts. Like, I haven't even gone through them here, to be honest with you. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know, well, yeah, there's a lot of parts here. Okay, I've never actually used this mod. The only mods that I've ever used was I think it was called the Other Slants mod. And it just really added some textures to the piece like that. But yeah, these are really cool parts. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is just a really cool creation. Like, I jumped all over this when he told me what it was, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And he's like, oh, it takes a mod. And I was like, I don't care. I really want to show this off. So anyways, happy I did. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And like I said, if you'd like to like and subscribe if you haven't already, it helps my channel out. We'll have some more Scrap Mechanic probably coming up on Monday or Tuesday. You guys have been talking about the city, so we're going to continue that. That's going to be fantastic. I've got some other games that I'm going to look at also in between. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.